Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Chelle's Glam Home. Well, today guys, I'm really excited to share another episode of Christmas with Chelle, and this time we are doing a DIY nutcracker for Christmas. I hope you enjoy. So guys, this would be my favourite DIY to share with you. I wanted to show you how inexpensive it is to create your very own nutcracker. Now guys, these are really popular this year. They're popular every year, but I've noticed they're everywhere in the stores. And I wanted to show you don't have to blow the budget when it comes to decorating with a nutcracker. Now, after a lot of research, guys, I found the most inexpensive way to make the body of the nutcracker will be out of these cardboard boxes. Now, I like to collect a few boxes here and there because when I get inspired to do a DIY project like this, I have these on hand. You'll see here that I've got these skinny, long, narrow ones, and I'm going to use those as the arms.
We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time, dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance.
Now you're first going to take the bigger box. Now this is going to be the face and the body of our nutcracker. What I did here guys, instead of using tape which would stick to the cardboard, I wanted to just use a little piece of twine, and that way I'm going to divide where I need to paint for the face and body. Now taking it outside, you can see that I've painted the bottom in Blush Candy Pink by Rust-Oleum, and I'm going to paint the top in Classic Colour Bond Cream by Dulux. Now off camera I gave it 2 coats. We're going to take those 2 smaller boxes that we are going to use as the arms, and I'm going to spray paint those pink as well. Now once everything was completely dry, I wanted to add extra touches to really bring this to life. I decided I wanted to add little white squares across the body of the nutcracker. Now what I'm doing here guys is I'm just going to give that checkered look. Now your paint does not have to be perfect here because as we add the additional touches, everything will come together. The box has its own imperfections, but this is the easiest DIY that anyone can do.
Wake up with a smile, the feeling is right.
You're going to continue right round the body of the box.
Magic in the air.
Now once it was completely dry, I then moved on to decorating the box. I'm going to take this glitter paper guys, and I'm just going to cut out a triangle shape, and that's going to be the base of the front of the box.
Merry Christmas, hurry now. I can't wait to see what's under the Christmas tree for you and me. Oh, little bad toys.
You're then going to hot glue it in place, and I love the combination of the blush pink and gold. The most fun part about this DIY was watching it all come together with such inexpensive items.
Toys that cuddle and pull, dinosaurs pose and kitty cats too. Santa Claus is coming. I know the same.
Now, going through my ribbon collection, I wanted to make a little belt around the waist of the Nutcracker. Now, I started first of all with this pretty baby blue colour and I hot glued it in place. And of course, this wouldn't be a Chelle DIY without a touch of Chanel. So I had this Chanel ribbon from a previous project and I glued it around the middle. Now, I wanted to create a little belt buckle for my belt. So I just took a cup, guys, and I'm tracing out a circle with some more of that gold paper, and I'm going to hot glue that to the centre.
Leaves are turning yellow. The air is getting cold. My mind is feeling mellow.
Now, on Pinterest, I found these adorable Chanel logos, guys, and I printed them out and glued one to the centre of my buckle.
When I say that your arms should always be around me, come the day when the snow is falling over all we see. I wake up from a slumber to the sound of carol songs.
Now, from my local dollar store, I had these gold beads, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them to create some definition and an outline of the outfit that my Nutcracker is wearing. So I'm going to start first of all at the very top and do a V shape.
Devotion when I'm gone, I will leave behind my love for you.
I also added some definition around the triangle at the bottom by gluing that in place as well. I then cut out from the same cardboard some little circles, guys, and these are going to act as our buttons.
Tis the season to be young and free.
So now it's time to start working on his face, and I had this glitter foam from my local dollar store. What I did, guys, is I just printed out a template of a Nutcracker's face. So I'm only using this as a guide only, and I'm going to do a freehand from that picture. I then cut out his mustache and eyebrows, and I had some blue foam, and I'm just drawing little circles here, guys, because this is going to be the eyes. Now, off camera, guys, I also cut out some white for the back of the eyes that you can see here, and I'm just gluing everything in place. Now, I also cut out some smaller black circles to go in the middle of the eyes. Now for his nose, I'm just using this jumbo craft stick, and what I did is I just cut a little small piece off the end. Now for the hair of the Nutcracker, I had these Santa fur strips, and I got these from Spotlight last year, but I know that they have them out this year as well. And I'm going to cut 3 pieces for each side of the Nutcracker.
Outshine all like a fresh cut tree I fall for.
Now using that little template that I printed out, I'm going to use the teeth from that and glue that in place. Now taking some more of that fur, I'm going to cut a piece for his beard. Now I also had this fur ribbon, and I'm going to cut a piece, and I'm going to make that the hairline at the top of the box. I then moved on to his arms, and with the same checkered pattern, I'm going to paint on the little white squares. Now once that was complete, I then started on the hat. Now taking that square box, I had an old boucle table runner that I'm going to cut up and cover the box entirely. Now I had 2 Christmas baubles, and I'm going to take them outside and spray paint them blush candy pink as well. Now what I'm doing here is I've actually just took some plastic cups, and I'm actually going to make little shoes for the Nutcracker. So what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting down the middle, halfway down the middle, and then cutting out a complete circle. So that way I'll have half of the cup. Now I had some old fake fur from a previous project, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hot glue a little piece of the fur around the little shoe. I then started to glue on the arms. Now what I did here, guys, I was originally going to have one arm facing forward, but I ended up changing my mind and just gluing them both straight down. So guys, you can see here that I'm going to start making the legs, and you'll see on the right hand side I'd already made some legs. I actually made these out of pool noodles, and unfortunately they weren't strong enough to hold my Nutcracker. So I got the help of hubby, and what we did is we got some scrap timber and we just screwed 2 pieces of timber into this base. Now off camera, guys, my hubby actually put another piece of timber across the top. It was only a very small piece, and then he drilled underneath into the cardboard box. That's how we got the support. Now to get his legs round, I took another 2 pool noodles and I'm cutting them down the middle, and I'm just going to wrap them around the timber. Now once I'd wrapped them around the timber, I then took this beautiful blush pink paint and painted the base. Now guys, off camera I wrapped the legs in some pretty fabric as well as some fur. I also added 2 more of those Chanel logos to the front of the shoes. Now I also printed out a Chanel template from Google, and I then got that black glitter fabric and cut it out. Taking that Chanel logo, I'm going to glue it to the hat. I also attached these pretty pink bows, which are from Temu. Now at the top of the arms, I took this pretty glitter ribbon and I'm going to glue the very top of the box. I also added the pretty pink bauble and glued it to the top. Now at the bottom of the arms, I'm going to add a couple more baubles that are painted cream, and these are going to act as the hands.
Yeah, spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite.
Now after playing around with the design, I added some more pretty polka dot fabric at the bottom and then added that beautiful glitter ribbon around the top.
Everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh,
now back to the arms, I took some strips of that pretty glitter ribbon and I'm just going to add them around the sides of the arms.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should
Now
come
around the edges, I wanted to give it some more definition. So I took these doll store gems and I'm just going to go around the tops of the box.
We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year.
Now I also took some longer strips of that ribbon and I'm going to put 2 on each pieces of fur on each leg.
Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da,
Now taking these pretty blue bows, which are from Temu, I'm going to add one to each shoulder of the Nutcracker.
Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again.
Now to the very top of his hat, I had this rose ball and I'm just going to place it on the top.
It's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire, chill. Is this how it's supposed to be?
And here is my simply adorable Chanel-inspired Christmas nutcracker. I'm so happy with how it came.
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Just by taking a few simple ideas and sticking with a really tight budget, I was able to create this Chanel-inspired Christmas nutcracker, and I'm so happy with how it came.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me.
Guys, I've always been a big believer that you can create something out of nothing. Just by taking some free boxes, I'm able to create lots of things in my home. And I've got lots of DIY projects coming your way very soon with the same sort of theme. You know that nutcrackers are very popular at the moment. There is so many out there, but they're so expensive. I recently went in a shop that had a huge nutcracker and they wanted $6,000 for it. I could not believe the price. So I knew that I had to find a way to show you how you could have your own nutcracker for next to nothing.
Saying ho ho ho, we're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
If you're new to my channel, I'd love to welcome you here. My name's Michelle, but most people call me Chelle, and I'm the creator of Chelle's Glam Home. I'm an Australian YouTuber who absolutely loves sharing my passion for home decor. I share DIY projects, inspirational ideas, and home tours of my home. So if that's something that may interest you, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of Chelle's Glam Home family.
Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as we walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed another episode of Christmas with Chelle. I'll be back next week for another video and more adventures here at Chelle's Glam Home.
Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dance around the Christmas tree, wishing all a
So until next time, my friends, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.